Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here in Memphis, we have an interconference matchup with the Grizzlies looking to create some cheers for this crowd. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. And not only a 1-1 split series between these two teams last year, guys, but both wins were on the road, so home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief two-game series often end 1-1.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Pass to Anderson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo getting one off.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Brooks on the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Allen slams it in.
Assessing that possession right there, Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
Here is Anderson. Back to Morant. Fires the three. And the three ball is good.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Now Brooks. And Anderson has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 1. One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Now here's Morant after the miss from Evan Mobley. Shoots, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Cleveland with the ball. Screen by Allen. It's deflected. Got a hand on it.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Allen. Anderson can't get it to go. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Into the lane. .112 left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Sexton with it. Now by Anderson. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Memphis. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Assist goes to
Garland's got his second basket of the game.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Now here's Morant. He has 5. Trains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got his third basket of the night right there. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Morant with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Here's Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. Back to Garland. And here is Mobley. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
That's his first personal foul.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Culver. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint. I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
Screen by Adams. Drives to the hoop. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Ricky Rubio picks one up. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Adams. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Clark with a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits. Clark's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Making a change here.
Isaac Okoro. Darius Garland.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, their title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Substitution.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. Inside, here's Henderson. Here's Baines. Hands the 12-footer. Baines got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Kyle Anderson plays obviously at his pace. He's a terrific passer that sees the floor well.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Morant. Jackson with the screen. Top of the key. And it's Morant missing. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Cleveland. 9-point game. And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Timeout call for Cleveland.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing. Growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
All right, fans.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Love outside. Sexton on the wing. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And even though he played in an AAU team with Zion Williams, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Pass to Osman. Back to Sexton. Poke loose. Clock at 6. Rubio with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead. .104 left in the first half of basketball. It's Morant with the drive. Down low. Here's Jackson. Here's Clark. Outside for Jackson. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Love draws the double. To the middle. Crooks gets a hand on it. 29 seconds left here in the second. Clark outside. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's sent back by Allen. And Memphis turns it over again. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
17 seconds left now here in the second. Garland with it. And Love has it in the corner. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Morant. He's got 8. Going inside. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Garland looking it over. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. Here's Garland. Brooks covering. Garland, no good. Morant outside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Morant drives in. Outside for Jackson. From outside the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Morant outside. Brooks for 3. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Colin Sexton. Jump ball called on the floor.
Allen with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Sexton. The offensive rebound. Pass to Osman. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Allen. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Morant. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And with the pace that Morant plays with, that mid-range is a great option. He can surprise defenders expecting Ja to drive it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Mobley. The 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. That bucket in no time at all. Anderson's got 7 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Pass to Bain. Jackson with the screen. Brooks outside. Here's Allen. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And Brent, small forward Jetty Osman out of Turkey. A pretty versatile game.
Yeah, he does a little bit of everything out there, and you wonder with Jetty just being in the environment of the teams that he's been on in the past few years, a lot of losing going on. Is that impacting his confidence, and would more be opened up if he had a different opportunity? Who's to say? I know when he plays on that Turkish team, you see a different, determined Jetty Osman.
And the foul called on Jared Allen.
Second team.
That's his third foul of the game. Left side, Williams. Pass to Adams. Melton with the ball. 6 to shoot. Clark with it. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Culver. No good on the 3. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Garland. Screen by Allen. To the paint for the lead. Windler with the bucket. Windler's got his first points of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Three-pointers right on target.
And looking good there from distance. Culver fundamentally sound with his jumper.
Outside Garland. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Love. Here's Okoro. His 3-pointers off the mark. Memphis leading. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He doesn't